Mr. Prime Minister of Jamaica, you're requesting Jamaicans to help the Haitians. And I beg to ask you, in what way are you requesting for Jamaica to help the Haitians?
Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl and Isabel Rose. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks to returning subscribers. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn the post notification bell on. Put it on all so you won't miss an upload from me. On the road to 20k, help me to get there, my people. So in this one, my people, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has revealed that there are 6,000 people living currently in Jamaica in worst conditions, as well as People's National Party to take House Speaker to court following Auditor General's report, and People's National Party wants the House Speaker to apologize to Parliamentary Clerk, Miss Valerie Curtis. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, subscribe over there, get that channel to 1k for me, please and thanks. So I have a video for showing my people with a lady right here talking up a bag of things as it pertains to, the Prime Minister wanting to send some of our law people, soldiers and police to Haiti to assist Haiti in this crisis that is going on currently in Haiti. And so I want to know if the Prime Minister is still going ahead with this plan to send the soldiers and police to Haiti. But me I make on the ear with share for some people.
What I'm about to say is in no disrespect, in no way. But if you were Jamaicans and we were Haitians, and you could help us as a Jamaica country, as a country of Jamaica, we would want the best things and we wouldn't want second and our riffraff. Now with that says, if Jamaica is supposed to help the Asian community right now, it's riffraff and second and uno get. So that mean moda tell uno no techie. With that says, Mr. Prime Minister of Jamaica, you're requesting Jamaicans to help the Haitians. And I beg to ask you, in what way are you requesting for Jamaica to help the Haitians? We have to first fix our home, our community, our country, before we get involved in other people's affairs and dabble in other people's business. I would ask you to sit this one out and left this to the bigger dogs them. Because Jamaica is not in a capacity to help no one at this time when we ourselves is on the brink of reaching where Haiti is right now. Now with that says, if you're planning on sending the army in Haiti, you need to send the army, the soldier them in the volatile communities, right? So that the crime can decrease, so that people can walk freely any hours a night. And people can sleep with their door and window open just like how you promised when you go for the election. You understand? If you're talking about food, Jamaicans need food because a lot of Jamaicans right now can't find good meal to eat. And even if them can't find it, them not really find nothing good and nutritious for the body. A lot of Jamaicans living below the normal, even living standard living brackets. A lot of Jamaicans are homeless. If you're talking about monetary, a lot of Jamaicans need that money to improve their better living of life so that a lot of Jamaica can rise and sit in the position of even standard living in Jamaica, which we are not. So, Mr. Prime Minister, I am asking you, in what way do you want Jamaica to help? Not even the music we are coming out of Jamaica right now cannot inspire nobody. You remember years ago when people used to send musicians go at the war camp, them go sing for the soldiers so it can bring them hope and inspiration? Where you go send them? It and run? Wap, 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 and Mali? And that you go send them? What is it you're going to send them when everything that is producing out of that country right now is garbage? The music only can go on for a couple of weeks and it's dead. So, Mr. Prime Minister, before you dabble in a people's business, fix up your country. Thank you.
I want to hear what you think based on what this lady have to say. You agree with her or you disagree with her? Drop it in the comment section. Following that, we've seen Prime Minister Andrew Holness drop some keynote as he addressed the Jamaica Mortgage Bank ribbon cutting at the vineyards at Deanery in Kingston. And in that note, he revealed that there's approximately 6,000 people living in absolute worst conditions currently in Jamaica. And with the whole census not completed from 2022, they cannot get a definitive count. So they are basically estimating numbers right now, my people. However, he vows to use the social housing solutions to continue to build for citizens who are in need.
We don't have a current census as to housing standards in Jamaica, but we do have some metrics that we use. For example, the number of applications that members of parliament get for social housing. And we estimate that there are about 6,000 Jamaicans who live in the absolute worst conditions. And when I say worst condition, bear with me when I say that we have people living in abandoned cars. I have seen several cases where a family of 3 was living in a small tool shed, you could call it, 8 by 10, no windows. I can say this because I spoke to the mother who gave me permission to tell her story over and over. Her son was stung by a scorpion and he was paralyzed for a few days and could not speak. There are some really bad situations. So government, in looking to building housing, can't just focus on lovely apartments like these. We also have to build solutions for the most vulnerable, very poor. So we've developed a program called the New Social Housing Program, and essentially the main qualification is that you have no income. In other words, you would not be able to participate, or you are not participating in the housing market. So you have no effective demand. You would be considered poor, and you have no prospects of income, and your household is not able to help. And so we target those persons. So I would say that our housing policy is very considerate, and it is very socially oriented with the new social housing program. And so far we have gone 213 units. We have 53 under construction, and we have a sizable budget this year.
Last but not least, in this segment, we've seen opposition spokesman on finance, Juliet Robinson, coming out, saying that the People's National Party is considering legal action against the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Juliet Holness, over her handling of the reports from the Auditor General, asking also that she apologize to Parliamentary Clerk, Miss Valerie Curtis, for what he deems as a public embarrassment to Miss Curtis. It's even revealed now, my people, that she wants to speak with the Auditor General in a meeting.
I think the Speaker and the JLP bowed to public pressure. I think there was outrage from Friday when that release went out to say that there were no outstanding reports as of Friday, and then subsequent to that, people found out that the reports were actually sent and were sent back by the Speaker. And then I think yesterday when the Speaker released that letter to the Clerk, I think that also enraged a number of people. So I think they bowed to public pressure to release it. But importantly, she has said that her opinion remains the same. And so in a month's time, when Parliament resumes and the Auditor General has other reports, we're going to be back to square one. From the opposition's perspective, we are contemplating court action. We haven't made a definitive decision on it, but we believe we are at a stalemate where there's intransigence on the part of the Speaker in terms of her interpretation of the law, and I don't know how else it is going to be resolved. So we are actively considering it, and once we make a decision, we will inform the public of that. I think the Speaker, unfortunately and wrongly, continues to hold on to the opinion that the Attorney General provided on this issue, which I believe would provide some guidance to all parties, because in our view, she has wrongfully and unlawfully interpreted the provisions both of the Constitution and the FAA Act in relation to Section 30. By withholding the opinion, it means that we don't have clarity from the government's chief legal advisor, and it would help to bring clarity if that opinion was made public. And again, today, she has held to her position that she's not going to release that opinion. I'm very concerned about that. In fact, I would advise the Auditor General not to meet with her. The issue is not an issue between her and the Auditor General. The issue is her interpretation of the law, in our view, wrongful interpretation of the law. And I don't know what that meeting will accomplish. The Auditor General has made it clear that she does not believe what the Speaker has done is correct, which is why she has sent back those reports. So what is the meeting going to do? It's a very unfortunate thing to have done. I believe, one, the letter should be withdrawn. I believe a public apology should be provided to Ms. Curtis. She has no jurisdiction to initiate any disciplinary proceedings against Ms. Curtis. There are procedures and there's a process for that. If she believes that Ms. Curtis has done something wrong, I've read that letter many times and it's not clear to me what she's accusing the clerk of doing wrong, quite frankly. And I think she has publicly embarrassed and humiliated the clerk, somebody who has given distinguished public service, who is, from what I understand, very close to retirement. Somebody in the political directorate can issue a letter like this and, in essence, send it out publicly. I think it has an intimidating effect on all public servants. And I think the reason it was sent out publicly, after the pushback from the public, they wanted to find somebody to make a scapegoat for what took place. And it's an absolute wrong way to deal with an issue. Even if Ms. Curtis did something wrong, and I'm not clear that she did, there are ways in which you can deal with that. There are established procedures, HR and disciplinary procedures, and that wasn't followed at all.
So I realize my people say the Parliament really in disrepute, and as we get the info, we're coming with it. We're not stopping on these information, my people. We're seeing they sent back the report and they said that there was no report to be tabled. And, they yielded under pressure because the public was demanding, the opposition was demanding that they table those reports and stop hiding them. And they did same yesterday, but my people, the people them still not have no trust. The people them not gonna look on them the same way. But I want to hear from Uno based on everything that was said in this video, my people. Talk up and make a reason in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, Instagram and Facebook, and follow me over there at Ansa Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase. It goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Only a small fee to join the membership of the Ansa Rose movement. Member shout out goes to Angela and Yvonne Wallace. Big up on yourself, sis. We do notification shout out in each and every video to be a part of that. All you have to do is be the first to like, comment and subscribe, and you'll be featured in the following video to come. This notification shout out goes to Pat W as well as Ingrid Coke. Big up on yourself. Thanks for the continued support from each and every subscriber. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family, subscribe to the channel, like up the video, share out the video, support the ABR movement by playing your part. Get this video to at least 2,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.